Hi, my name is Iris and I'm a certified mat Pilates teacher. So today I prepared a Pilates strength class and you're going to use dumbbells for your hand weights and you're going to use ankle weights. You can do this class even without using any of these weights, but if you want some fire, I suggest you will take these and you will get right into it. So join me on your mat. So for today's class, I'm using this 1 kilogram weights for my hands and I'm using these 1 kilogram ankle weights. I will just start by putting on the ankle weights. If you want to have some fire during this workout, I suggest you start to do the same. If you don't want any extra weight, you can perfectly do this exercise without any extra added. So now, before we start, we're going to warm up. Come stand on your mat, put your ankle weights on and take your dumbbells in your arms. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So you're going to inhale here through your nose and exhale through your mouth. We're going to do a couple more. And while doing these breaths, you're going to roll the shoulders to the back. And now reverse. So bring the shoulders forwards while breathing in through your nose. And out through the mouth. Do these a couple more times. Just a few more rolls forwards. Just leave the weight loose in your hands. Now come stand a little bit wider. So feet are a bit wider than your hips. And now we're reaching with the weight overhead. And we're alternating sides. Breathing in and breathing out. Really open up the sides of your ribs. And try to reach to the side. We're gonna go for 5 more. Keep breathing here. And keep alternating sides. 4. 3. 2. 1. Last one. Both sides. And now come down. Keep standing with your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Now you're going to open both of the arms to the side and we're going to make small circles forwards. Now think about that the hands cannot go higher than your shoulder. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. And breathing in and breathing out. Let that breath help you during the very small but very fiery workout. Small circles, so it's like writing the letter O on the sides. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep breathing. Small circles to the front. 3, 2, 1, and now reverse. So small circles to the back. Keep breathing. I know you will feel this one. It's fiery, it's It's small and you will feel the burn, but it means that we're working. So you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your arm. We're gonna go for our marches. So you're gonna put one leg up and your other leg, and when the leg is up, you're going for your bicep curl. Alternating sides. Keep breathing. Let breath help you through this next move. We're gonna go for 8 more. 7. Drop down your shoulders. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Almost there. Last one. Other side. Drop it down. So now you're gonna come onto your back, onto the mat. So just drop the weights on both of your sides because you're gonna need them for the next exercises. So now roll down onto your back. Just come lay down. Your knees are pointing towards the ceiling and your feet are close to your butt. And there's a little bit of space between those legs. Now you're grabbing your weights and you're going to put the weights towards the ceiling. Now I want you to reach for the ceiling and drop your shoulders into the mat. So reach towards the ceiling, drop the shoulders into the mat. Reach towards the ceiling, shoulders into the mat. So where they are right now, shoulders into the mat, is where I want you to keep the shoulders. So now you're pulling left and right leg into tabletop, breathing in to prepare. And now you're going to push away, right leg, left arm, and control them back in. Breathing in and breathing out while controlling them back in. Alternating sides. So your leg is hovering above the mat. We're gonna go for 8 more. Both of our sides. 7. Keep breathing. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Both sides. And now come down to the middle. Now you're going to place your legs long into the mat. There's a little bit of space between your legs and your arms are coming down to your ears. Here we're going to inhale. With an exhale, we're going to reach the hands towards the ceiling. Inhale here and then exhale. You're going to come up, reach towards the ceiling. Weights go down, sit behind your sit bones. And now you're rolling down, vertebrae by vertebrae, placing down your spine on the mat. So hands next to your ears. Breathing in and breathing out. Really push them towards the ceiling in front of you. Sit behind your sit bones and now lower it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms next to your ears, breathing in. Reach towards the ceiling and breathing out. Try not to use a lot of momentum and go in one flow. So now behind your sit bones, and now you're going to roll down, lower, middle, upper back into the mat. Your arms next to your ears, breathing in and breathing out. Reach towards the ceiling, reach in front of you, and now lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae, down onto the mat. Inhale here, hands towards the ceiling, shoulders in the mat, and then with an exhale, you're gonna come up and reach towards the ceiling, back in front, and now lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. You're placing down that spine into the mat. Hands are next to the ears, breathing in. Hands reach towards the ceiling and breathing out. Come back up, reach towards the ceiling, in front of you, and now lower back down. We're gonna go for 3 more. So next to your ears, breathing in, reach towards the ceiling, breathing out, come back up, reach the hands towards the ceiling in front of you and sit behind your sit bones. So make a C curve, and now you're going down, vertebrae by vertebrae. You're placing down, you're back into the mat. 2 more. To the ceiling, really come up without any momentum. Reach towards the ceiling in front of you, sit behind your sit bones, and now walk it back down. Just 1 more. You're doing an amazing job. So proud. Breathing in, reach towards the ceiling, breathing out. Reach again towards that ceiling in front of you, and now lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Stack your spine back into the mat. Have the weights come next to you. Now you're going to walk your feet back to your butt. You're going to lay down, and we're going to keep the weights up onto our top leg. We're gonna go for our bridge. So we're inhaling here, and we're reaching up into a bridge. Keep the weights where they are, and now when you exhale, you're lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae back into a mat, back into the mat. So breathing in, come back up into your bridge, really sink, really reach the knees away and keep your ribs low. And now lowering it down vertebrae by vertebrae. You're placing your spine down on the mat. So inhale here. And now breathing out, vertebrae by vertebrae. Place that spine into the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Come back up and come back down. Gonna do this 5 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Really reach the sit bones towards your knees, and now lowering it back down. Put your weights to the side. Now put the weights to the side, and now you're interlacing your fingers behind your head. Make sure that in the corners of your eyes that you can see your elbows, so they're a bit closer. Now you're gonna put your right leg into tabletop and your left leg into tabletop, and you're going to reach both legs towards the ceiling. Now you're going to curl up, head, neck, and shoulders, and you're lowering down your legs, and with control, put them back up. So breathing in and breathing out. Just see how far you can lower without lifting your back from the mat. 8 more. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Now get both of your knees, pull them into your chest and just wiggle from left to right. Whew, fiery one. I know, such a good one. It means that we are working. Now place your feet back on the mat. Just interlace your fingers at the back of your head again and make sure that you're going to see your elbows. Now put both of your legs into tabletop position and just curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. Now you're dropping down your right leg, but you're also twisting into your upper body. Alternating sides. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep alternating sides and really try to make a twist in your upper body. Trying to bring that elbow towards the opposite knee. 8 more. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Last one. Both sides. Get your knees into your chest. Just wiggle from left to right. Now place both of your feet back into the mat. Now just place both of your weights in front. We're gonna come onto our side. You're going to come onto your right elbow. So think about elbow underneath shoulder. Just have the shoulder go to the back and your legs are stacked up on each other. You're going to grab one of your weights and you're placing it on your top leg. Now we're breathing in here. Really make sure that our ribs are away from the mat. Breathing in, come into your side plank and we're gonna go for our dips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering it down. And now you're gonna come onto your back. You're gonna grab both of the weights into your hands and your hands are going towards the ceiling. Now you're going to curl up into your bridge And you're going to drop down both of the weights and get them right back up. Have a little bit of a bend in both of the elbows. Breathing in and breathing out. Sending your sit bones towards your knees. Relax the ribs. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let that breath guide you in this workout, because I know we can feel the burn. We're gonna go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, control it back down. Now come sit back up and let's go into our other side. So weights are in the front. And now meet me on your left elbow. So left underarm, think about elbow underneath your shoulder. Grab one of your weights and you're going to place it on your top leg. Try to be completely straight. You can also have your hand go behind your back. Just push into it to feel where your head needs to be in line. And we're going to place the weight on our top leg. Now breathing in here, and we're going for our hip dips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going down. Just place the weight in front and we're gonna stay on that left elbow. You're gonna keep your right hand in front for some extra balance because we're gonna go for our side lying leg lifts. But if you feel strong enough, you can also have the hand go into the air and let your upper leg just float towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Just roll onto your belly and get yourself back up into all fours. So elbows underneath your shoulder and your knees underneath your hips. Now you're going to lift your right leg and drop it down, hover above the mat and get it back up. Breathing in and breathing out. Try to keep that neutral spine. So think about a tray of glasses that is on your pelvis and you're not going to drop them down. Float your head towards the ceiling. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Coming down, just widen your legs, sink into your child's pose. Just breathe here for a minute. Breathing in And breathing out. Just really feel a little bit of a stretch. And when you're ready, just come back up because we're gonna go into the other side. So have your weights just in front of you. Now we're gonna come onto our right elbow. Really think elbow underneath shoulder. So it needs to be in a straight line. You can have your left arm here for help. Put it behind your head. Just press your head slightly into that hand. This is where your head needs to be. That hand you can keep in front, or you can leave it towards the ceiling while your leg floats up for some extra balance. Keep breathing. Push the ribs away from the mat. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Now you're going to roll onto your belly and you're going to press yourself back up, coming onto all fours. So really think knees under your hips and your wrists underneath your elbows. Think of that neutral spine. Now you're going to lift your leg and lower. Lift and lower without dropping into your back. Float your head towards the ceiling. Widen those fingers. Spread it out. Put a little bit more weight on your pinkies. 8 more. 7, 6, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it back up, place it down, just widen those legs, just sink into your child's pose. And now just walk your hands towards the right and feel a little bit of that stretch. And now just walk your hands all the way to the other side and try to feel that stretch on the side. Go into the middle, and when you're ready, just help yourself back up again into a seated position because we are not done yet. Just grab both of your weights, come stand on your mat because now we're gonna go into some extra arm exercises. So come stand, feet are a little bit hip width apart, stand up tall, shoulders are down. So come stand tall, feet are a little bit apart, and your head is towards the ceiling. Now we're gonna go for a tricep. And then we're pushing overhead, coming back. Now we're gonna go for a bicep curl, pushing towards the ceiling, and we're gonna come back. Tricep curl, push towards the ceiling, and come back. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, coming down. Now we're going to get both of our weights in front and our left leg steps out. Right leg steps out. Left leg steps out. And right. Just keep alternating. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Going to the sides, you're almost there. Drop down the weights. Now you're going to have a slight bend in those knees and you're going to hinge forward. Now just get both of your elbows towards the back, shoulders are down. You're going to reach away, curl them back in. Reach away. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and get them back in. So come stand with your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Now you're going to sit behind you like you're sitting on a chair. Our arms are going down, just opening up because we want to have those palms face towards the ceiling. And now you're going to lift your right foot off the mat, left foot off the mat, both sides. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, both sides. Now you're going to come up and stand, and now you're going to raise both of your heels away from the mat. Your arms go to the side, lowering it down, raising the heels. Come stand on your toes, arms come down to the side, arms float up towards the ceiling and back. 8 more. Keep your balance. I know I also tend to lose it sometimes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. That was a great workout. I know I feel this one and I really hope you do too. Just leave both of your weights to the side and just come down on your mat on all fours. We're gonna go for some cat-cow stretches. So really look towards your belly and with an exhale, arching your back, rounding your spine and arching. Rounding your spine. Exhale, look in front. Keep breathing. Just the last one. Just come back to neutral. Just walk your hands, press your feet into the mat. Just come into your downward facing dog, and now you're going to raise your right leg and you're going to put it in front. Just sit back straight, and now you're going to sink over that leg. You're going to just breathe in and out. Just wiggle a little bit from left to right to feel that stretch. Now just place your feet back onto the mat. Come stand into your downward facing dog. Just pedal it out. Alternating right side, left side, bringing that heel towards the mat. Feel that stretch. And now you're going to lift up your left leg and you're going to put it in front. And you're going to sit back up, sit straight. And now you're going to sink in front. And just wiggle a little bit from left to right. And now just come back up. Place your knees a little bit wider. Just one more child pose before we're rolling up. And you are finished with this spicy class. Well done. Just come sit, take off your weights. Whew. That was a fiery one. I know I feel it, and I will know that tomorrow you will definitely feel this one. Just place your ankle weights and just come sit on your mat before you head off to wherever you need to be. Just have your hands on your knees and close your eyes for a minute. You're going to take a deep breath in. And take a big breath out. Really try to contract those ribs back in with the breath out. So big breath in. And a big breath out. Place your right hand over your heart and your left over your belly. Take that big breath in. Thank yourself for that workout. Amazing. Such a good job. You should be proud of yourself. Take it in. And breathing out. Now open your eyes. Well done. I'm so super proud of you. Great job that you kept going in this fiery workout. I would love to hear your feedback. Always drop me a comment, even if you have any tips or if you want to see any extra exercises, or maybe you want to have something targeted. Just let me know, and I might even make a new video with one of your favorites. Thank you for joining. I would love to see you again. And please do subscribe to this channel, because then you will never miss a new workout. See you soon.